Hi guys, welcome back. It's your girl Yummy.com and thank you for joining me. I made, in the resurgence of my channel, I made a video that I'm quite proud of called Questions for My Bias. It is questions for my alt bias, Mingi, aka Yoongi, aka Yoongles, aka Sugar, aka Augusti, aka all the AKAs. So with that being said, I played with the idea of maybe doing another questions for blank, especially for the members of BTS, because I really have a lot of questions that I feel like people don't often get to them. And now that they are back in action and doing the damn thing, I have some questions. And it just so happens to be my birthday.
Go down now, baby. Gotta let it go down now, baby. Gotta let it go.
So, while it is my birthday and that is a big fact, I turned 25, it is also just a few days before my brother from another mother, my Libra brother from another mother, Mr. Park Jimin, will turn 25 also. One of the best gifts my mother ever gave me was to be able to say that I was born a few days before Park Jimin. Thank you, Mom. More power to the uterus. Besides that being said, obviously, he's my Libra brother from another. He's the one I really relate to. Not in the looks, because, he is far eons ahead of me, but in the spirit of, the position in the group of, the playful one. But sometimes you just gotta, you're too playful, or sometimes, you feel like you gotta make sure everybody's happy as well. Is it that, just, or your little insecure, little stuff like that. With that being said, I am titling this video, as you probably have already seen, Questions from My Brother from Another Mother. Okay? This is for my Libra brother from another mother. Happy birthday to me. And with that being said, we're gonna go to our first question. The first question is the question that everyone has asked. Are you even real, bro? Are you real? Are you human? Were you made like Siri in a lab? Are you just a robot? Were you made to show us what human perfection looks like?
What? This doesn't make any sense. How could a man be gorgeous? What the fuck?
These are the questions we need answers to. Now, as jokey as this is, it is a visceral first reaction to people when they watch Serendipity, especially when they watch Serendipity. And recently, when in this Dynamite era, him and Jin have just been owning it. And dark-haired Hobie, oof, that's another time for another day. But Jimin has really been owning it, especially in that Serendipity video. I have seen so many people react to it, and their immediate reaction is, this can't be real. This isn't right. No, this isn't how humans work. This is only how angels work. This doesn't make sense. So obviously, kudos to you for being an angel, but also, are you even real, bro? My second question is a little bit more of a less jokey one. What made you fall in love with dance? We have seen you perform on such a magnitude of a stage as the Mamas or as the VMAs or as the Grammys, and you always seem to steal the show with your moves. Your voice is angelic and lovely and beautiful, and your falsetto is, without word, without wisdom, one of the best sounds in the human ear can hear. But when you dance, Jimin, when you dance, you make us feel.
That's why his dancing is poetry in motion. That's the thing I feel about him. He's just his expressions and everything he does with his dancing is just beautiful. Honestly, no other word to describe it.
I don't know, just a feeling that's more Euphoria. That's besides the point. Like, when did you fall in love with dance? I know when I fell in love with watching you dance, but when did you fall in love with actually dancing? It's a little bit serious, a little bit of stroke. Are you aware of the Jimin Effect? Like, I like to blame you for the reason that I don't have a boyfriend, because I feel like you're taking all the good men out there. No, I'm kidding. But are you really aware of the Jimin Effect and like what your face does to people's souls?
I do not care who you are, what you are, whatever you are. One of the most attractive things in the world, bro. Just one of the most. It's like a unexplainable type of thing, bro. Like, the fuck is the bro?
Nah, Jimin's looking way too pretty, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you. He shouldn't. Nah, he should. Jimin needs to behave himself, you know. Hey, Jimin, I'm a straight man, fam. I'm straight, fam. I'm straight. I love females, fam. Don't be looking this pretty.
Not even gay, but I would totally bear children for that man.
I was watching a lot of reactions to the music video, and I think everyone seemed to agree that you can only be so heterosexual. And I mean, Jimin just kind of, he breaks a lot of the boundaries that other men just like wouldn't, if you know what I mean.
It's just like, are you aware? Are you cohesive to it? Like, it is literally a scientific fact that needs to be researched. Like, you, like, does not matter. Straight, gay, man, woman, child, animal, plant, the extinct animal, to the dinosaur, velociraptor, velocipastor, CGI cars, anything, just anything. Like, my tattoos, they all love you. Like, as soon as they see you, it's just this automatic feeling of love and of like admiration. And it's just like, it's that duality of going from like cute to sexy, and that the softness you have in your eyes, the sweetness you have in your cheeks, the angelic sound of your voice, the fluidity of your movement. It just gets to people. And I just want to know, are you like actually aware of it? Because I know like sometimes our best qualities go unnoticed by ourselves, but are noticed by other people frequently. And I want to know, like, I know you probably know how amazing of a dancer you are. If you don't, I'm here to tell you. But, like, do you know how amazing of an effect you have on people when they see you, and how visceral that is? Like, when they see you, that did your mother hold you? It's like, Mary, did you know? Like, seriously, like, did you wake up one day and you were like, I think that sexuality is a man-made concept, and I will dedicate my being to proving it, that anyone can be anything. It is a fluid concept, and I will prove it 100%, not only with my looks, because I am prettier than any girl you will meet and more handsome than any man you will see, but I will turn the tide and make straight men gay and make lesbians love me and just everything. I don't know. It's wild what your face can do. But, like, I just wondered, did you wake up and was like, huh?
Twist and turn, we became blue.
My next question is a little bit of a deeper one. It kind of reminds me of the Black Swan part of the whole persona. When do you think you will be fulfilled as an artist? Like, as an artist, I know, as a creative, I know that sometimes you never want to reach that, like, overflow point, because it could either be dangerous or detrimental or mean you're done, which dangerous, done, detrimental, all 3Ds are none of the fun ones. So when do you think that you would be fulfilled as an artist? Or are you already fulfilled as an artist in a good way? Yeah, that's really what I want to know. I just want to know your fulfillment level. What do you think will help you become more fulfilled as an artist? Yeah, those are kind of the main questions about your artistry that I would have for you, because a lot of people don't know, and it's okay to say you don't know. I would like to know if you don't know, but I would also like to know, like, you know, if you did know, like, you can share. Like, I would like to know. Next question is, I frequently know that dancers feel certain euphoric feelings, euphoria, when dancing, obviously, and I want to know if you could describe the way contemporary, and like, well, first I want to go with specifically contemporary. If you could describe the feeling you get when you dance contemporary, could you do that? Like, could you describe that feeling? Or would you want to describe that feeling? And then, like, for the other dances that you do, like when you do hardcore hip hop, or when you do locking, or when you do just like different avenues of dance, like ballet, like different avenues of dance, when you do them, can you describe those? And if you can't describe them with words, can you describe them with colors? Like, I know Pharrell has this whole seeing sound movement, but like, I would like to know if you could describe them with colors, if you could. Like, no favoritism, but just like the colors or the feelings that they give you. So that's what I would like to know. This is a question I kind of have for any artist, because it's just like this no one man should have all that power feeling. Obviously, you very gorgeous, very talented, very gracious, very humble. What's your first feeling, your first thought when you step on a stage? Because like, I say this all the time. I was line leader in like 2nd grade, and I have never let that slip. Like, you know, I was like, I held all the power in my hand, and that was just me leading a line of like other 4, 5, 6-year-olds or whatever. Like, me leading us to the cafeteria. You get on a stage where millions of people will watch you and praise you. Like, what does that feel like? That knowing that, like, knowing that feeling, I don't know how to explain it, but like, what does that feel like to you when you step on that stage and you see all those faces, or you see all those lights that represent all those people, you know? What does that feel like? And could you explain it?
They live an extreme existence, the relationships, right? But these guys just get probably 95% overwhelming worship. Like, you're amazing, I love you, and then 5% real hatred. Where
Like
people
extreme hatred,
hate on them. And to live in that world, that must be really hard. So how do they get any sense of who they are?
How do they love themselves?
How do they know themselves?
And then my last last question is kind of more for our Libra season because it is my birthday and almost your birthday. Happy birthday, Jimin. As a Libra, we have a tendency to get overwhelmed a lot and also to feel like we have to carry the burdens of others, or we have to keep the mood light or keep other people up feeling like light, so that other people feel joy as well, even when you can tell that they're stressed. Frequently when I am with my friends, the way I comfort them is by letting them know they're loved and being funny and getting them to smile, things like that. And I see you do that often, which is great and an honorable trait. But when you give so much of yourself, sometimes you do get overwhelmed or worn out. What do you do in those moments? What brings you back to center? What refills your cup? What zens you out so that you can feel like, okay, I'm ready, I'm heavy, I'm light, let's go, let's begin. What does that for you? I would like to know. I'm asking for a friend, but seriously, I would like to know, what brings you back to center. And don't say army. I know we bring you back to center and stuff, but I want to know what actually brings you back to center. Well, that was my last question. Probably the most deep and personal. Probably the most deep and personal one. So I won't borrow any more of your time. But happy birthday, Jimin.
They ask if it's my birthday, say what we celebrating. Everybody dance around me, dance around me. I wasn't ruly when you met me, you just have to accept it. And if you can't handle it, don't get excited, don't make me favorite. If you don't wanna see me acting like a fool, if you can't keep up with my bad behavior, you can't take me. Every time I'm on the phone around you, you know you can't keep up with my bad behavior. Na 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 behavior. Na 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 behavior. On you, all the drinks are on you. You know how I like to. So dance around me, dance around me. Don't need a real occasion, cause if there isn't, then I'll make one. Don't you know about me, know about me? I want you to be a light, baby. You should be a light. 저는 나쁘지 않게 네가 웃을 수 있게. I want you to be a light, baby. You could be a light. 이 밤이 너에게 솔직할 수 있게.
Happy birthday, me. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, I will be back, so stay tuned.